If you have dreamed to be a really good artist, but sometimes you wish you had started earlier, or you feel like you're a bit behind, you're not alone. Many people, including me, have felt that too. And if you're feeling like that right now, then this video is for you. I will go over the evidence while doing my daily painting and show you that the "it's too late" mentality is not logical. But first, we have to define what it means to be a good artist to you. I think the definition we can all agree would be the best is that we look at our own painting or drawing and we're like, wow, did I do that? Or that's actually not that bad. You might feel proud and the result is somewhat what you hoped for or even better. If that sounds like what you'd want, then now you know that it is about you, because we can't control what other people think, and if the only person that needs to like your art is you, then you have full control over that, and at the end of the day, that's what matters most. But you might be thinking, okay, sure, but how long does it take for me to get good? Honestly, it takes a long time, but not your whole life. This misconception of starting young to develop this skill is just a myth, and often we use it as an excuse not to get started. Think about the young kids who can already paint better than you. It might be frustrating or even annoying, but they have been alive less than you or me. That's enough evidence to prove that we don't need that much time. We just need consistent practice and some hard work. All the great artists that we look up to have been doing this for a significant amount of time, so we can't compare ourselves to them. Or the kid who's been painting obsessively for 5 years. It's still only 5 years. But if you still insist that you need to be younger to learn to paint or draw, well, think about this. Kids just have more time to dedicate to painting or drawing, and they are given the chance to learn and fail without being judged on their skill level. Without this huge obstacle, they go on and just draw and paint as much as they possibly can, and therefore develop quote-unquote quicker, but one could say that isn't as efficient. However, we can learn something from that and apply it to ourselves, and that is give ourselves abundant amount of time to learn and also lower our expectations of the results. Our paintings will turn out to look like kids' paintings, but that's just because we're learning, and that is just okay. An excellent example of this is Van Gogh. His painting and drawing career only lasted 10 years. He only picked up painting and drawing seriously when he was 27. Sure, he dabbled here and there like some of us do, but it wasn't until he was 36 and 37 that his style, which is so amazing, really was developed, and then he went on to tragically dying. I did start taking my painting seriously until 2021. Maybe I'm the next Van Gogh? Certainly not, because I don't paint nearly enough, and I also don't want to die so early either. And that is also not my goal. Okay, but what do we really need to be good if we don't need to be young or decades of work? You already know what I'm going to say. In fact, we've already covered it. We need a consistent practice that has a certain length per session. If you and I were to practice painting weekly, you painted 10 hours a week and I painted 1 hour a week, it will take me 20 years to get where you will be in 2 years. You will get 1,000 hours of painting done in 2 years where it will take me 20. So the problem is not really skill or talent, it's the time availability we have to dedicate to our craft. If you're younger, you have more time to spend on it. If you're a bit older, you might not have as much time to spare. Maybe if you're retired, then you have more time. Shout out to you for that well-earned luxury of extra time and using it to develop your art. But if you don't have that much time because you're filled with responsibilities, guess what? You, like me, can paint more now than when we were a kid. Because when we were kids, we didn't have structure. We just did what we wanted when we wanted. Now we have the power of discipline and structure on our side. My goal with this daily plein air painting was cultivating discipline, and now this is close to having a habit status. Because if I don't paint, my day feels incomplete. But not in a stressful way, it's just that feeling when you're going on vacation and feel like you forgot to pack something. One other thing that I'm focusing on these sessions is that they have to be carefree and relaxing. That's why I don't commentate as I paint, because it allows me to be in the moment and with my own thoughts and really appreciate my time of practice. But none of this will help you get better if you don't focus on one thing. That is, that you want to practice smarter. You have to have a system of exercises that will help you improve, but also challenge you and make everything you're learning stick. I have been working on a system that I wish I had when I was starting, which I know it will help you get further with less effort and more enjoyment. So make sure to subscribe to be here when I release this system, and I promise that it will be completely free. I will leave a link in the description if you want to get that for free when it comes out in your email. But for now, know this, that no system will help you if you don't get the most important thing right, and this video talks all about that.